Came to my nose, got rose in my cup, though. Started climbing my phone, she got me locked in on cup.
Well, good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure to be back. George Morgan here at your service. It's PSGL, it's Wednesday night, it's Spain tonight as well. Lots on the table, lots of battling. The title contest is still alive and kicking. And Jack, it's only taken us 10 rounds. We're on the 11th. It's all to play for.
Boromant goes on the inside and takes the lead on the final lap of the race. Now it's side by side between Boromant and Warner, but Boromant's got the inside.
Star here in this phenomenal race. Cameron Dowd looking to take P2 in his very first PSGL F1 PC race. Incredible to say the least. You see that Putin still lead. 1.5 seconds. DRS is the name.
Good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round 5 of the GT7 Constructor Challenge number 2 of PSGL. Today we are here in San Francisco on the Blue Moon Bay A infield where we're driving in the GT4s today. And we're gonna head on to qualifying right now. We have a 5-minute qualifying waiting for us and it's gonna be mental. Look, everybody has around the same pace. We see the Porsches and the Porsches and the McLarens are a bit faster than everybody else, but that's something we already knew as far as at the early side of the season. Well, let's take a look at the standings. At the moment, after 4 rounds of the 8, we're halfway through the season. It's Ambassador who's leading with 12 points until Peacock's with the Porsche. HR Racing Green closes out the podium position with his McLaren with 26 points behind the leader. Massive gaps here. OP Sonowi is in the Toyota on P4, OP FedEx in the Toyota as well on P5. Then we have Jamie in the Subaru on P6. S9 driving the Aston Martin, so we have a bit of a different feel today in this season. We also have a Jaguar on P10 and a Lexus on P11, a P12 for the Peugeot, and almost everybody has some points except for Lee the Reaper and Fred Duke. They haven't scored a point yet. Let's take a look at qualifying. 5 minutes are underway, and we see the first one to head out for a lap is gonna be Racing Green. He's always one of the first ones. We're gonna do 48 laps. Let's see. Let's pull this up. We're gonna be driving for 5 minutes in this qualifying. The first laps are gonna be set in a minute. We're gonna do a 48 lap race with the hards, mediums and softs all available to the drivers. We're gonna be driving the hards and mediums for at least 12 laps at all times. And then you can drive the softs, but you don't have to. The tire multiplier is on 4 and 5, and the fuel multiplier is on 4. You have 5 liters a second of fueling time, and we drive at the start with 100 liters of fuel. Let's see the qualifying. Racing Green is going to be the first one to settle up. Is it going to be fast, or is it just going to be a slow banker lap? We're going to see in a second. The drivers behind, the OP guys, the outplay guys, are driving in a group. They can have a slipstream from each other. Peacock is getting this slipstream from the Peacocks. Peacock's obviously driving for the championship, but Peacock is not. Racing Green the first time. Is it going to be under 1 minute and 10 seconds? I think it is. It's going to be a 1 minute and 9, 10. It's not going to be under 10 seconds. It's a 1:10.8. It's a nice banker, but what's going to be for the Peacocks? It's going to be 11.2, 11.4 with an 11.5. So, times are rolling in. At the moment, Racing Green has the pole position, but they do have 2 more laps. Just and go driving in. Everybody's staying up. We lead the Reaper with 112.1 going into P10. So we only have 13 drivers, but let's take a look. We're going to do it in a second. Let's just focus on qualifying right now. There is Haas now with 11.9 going into P9. What's the Racing Green going to do? Can he do another lap? Is slower right now. And we see a Ambassador has overtaken the two guys from outplayed. They are trying to get a slipstream from the McLaren, because on their own pace they can't make it. The two Toyotas. Ambassador doing faster sectors in sector 2 and 1 and 2. But can he go for the fastest lap? He's only 2 tenths faster. He needs to improve another tenth in the last sector to improve for the pole position. Big Peacock sets a new one of 11.2. Javi goes into third with his Ferrari, and there we have Ambassador getting a faster lap, but not getting the pole position just yet. Racing Green just too fast at the moment, and there we have Jet and Go going up to P9, and there's Solid Snake Ninja going up to P9, and there we have Lee Reaper into P10. What's it going to be for Racing Green? You don't get a point for pole position, I think, but you do get one of the fastest lap in the race. There we have Haas 9 going faster, but not going into the top 8. Racing Green not fast enough for improvement, but yeah, he still has the pole position by a 10th. What can the... Oh, Ori Ambassador has... Okay. That's a bit weird. Let's look what happened. So me driving behind Ambassador, they both make the same mistake. Ah! Just park it next to each other. Okay. Yeah. So that means his qualifying is over for them. The last laps are coming in. Racing Green on his last lap right now, and we see OP Fred X going for P5 at the moment. And first sector is faster for Racing Green, 1.5 tenths. Ambassador is done, can't go faster. So it looks like Racing Green is going to have the pole position, but at what time? Can he go into the P.7s? So me also done for the day. Haas 9 improves his time, but doesn't go into the top 8. Last sector for Racing Green, he lost a lot of time, over 2 tenths. How fast is this corner for him? Really tricky one. You can't be too you can't go too wide, but you can't go too early as well, because there's a wall on the left side. No track limits, just walls. Goes for a faster, yes. Eventually he's doing 2 tenths faster in the last sector, which goes up for a P1 110.7. Can Javi do another lap? No, he's not going faster in his... what is it, McLaren? I think it is. Oh, not sure. He's indeed driving in the McLaren. So we have 3 McLarens in the top 3. Then we have Peacock's, names are hard to pronounce. It's the Porsche of Peacock's in P4, and then we have Fred X in P5, Somi is in P6, Pepitox is in P7, then we have Jamie in P8, Just and Go in P9, Solid Snake Ninja in P10, Haas 9 is in P11, Leader Reaper in P12, and as last but not least we have, let's take a look, last but not least is Ragnar Kakari with his Peugeot RCZ GT4. It's the only FF car in this lobby, I think, because we don't have the Audi TT and not the Scirocco. It's indeed the only front wheel driver. It's gonna be hard for him. Tire wear is gonna be an issue, and it's not the best for this track, to be honest. I think you rather want a 4x4 4-wheel drive, but I don't know. Not an expert. Let's take a look at the spotter's guide, everybody. the track once again. Here we see all the information for the race. Just waiting for the red lights to come on. 48 laps. I think we're gonna see at least 1 or 2 pit stops. It will be close. Just a couple more seconds for the red lights. We're gonna be having a standing start. "60 seconds are almost over. Just waiting for Racing Green to start the race. Oh wait, huh? Oh my god, I missed it. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Sorry, I missed the start, but it's already Ambassador in P1 right now, Racing Green in P2, so already took the lead off into turn 1. Javi F still in P3, but the people in P4 on his Porsche, Pepitox and Jamie made up some positions. He was in P8 at the start of the race, but now in P6. Then we have P7 for Fred X, and the Silver Ninja also came a long way into the was in P12, I think. Who is the biggest loser of the start? It's gonna be OP Show Me driving in 12th place and also getting overtaken by Ragnar Kagari on the inside into turn 1. Can he go for P11 as well? See a bit of lag. Can he go around the outside? Ooh, there's a moment for Show Me. Did he hit the wall? I don't think so. Back at the start, at the front of the field, we see the 2 McLarens driving away, but the 3rd McLaren is getting a bit behind. The gap is now 8 tenths. Finally, good qualifying for Jaffe. He was waiting for this a long time. Maybe the second part of the season is his best part. Currently under pressure from Pitbox in the Porsche. The Porsche doesn't really have the best straight line speed. The McLaren is really fast, so he might be able to hold the position even without slipstream. But we need a good gap to go into the last turn. And let's see, you can see how small the gap is. Here we see Pitbox driving behind, saving fuel, shifting early. Is he gonna go past into turn 1? He wants to, but I don't think he has enough speed now. He shifts up to 6. He's fuel saving a lot. Bump drafting, trying to get back into the slipstream. Gap already 1.1 seconds. Goes up the inside on turn 1. A bit of a surprise. And he takes on P3. Yes, he does. Great move up the inside. Just about made it. And then we see Javi hitting the wall. And yeah, he got some damage. He's gonna have some trouble for the next couple of corners. Jamie knocking at the door on P6, wants to go to P5, but the jam is already going away slightly of Javi. Hit the wall on the outside, and that meant that the Pepitox also went up to P4 in the race. The question is, when is this damage gonna go away, disappear, and there it is. Has no damage anymore. Damage evaporates at the start of time. And then we have Jamie in P5 or P6, he's just fighting it. The corner. Here we see how close it is for the last turn. Jamie doesn't really have top speed, and we see Flex coming closer and closer. Can he go for a move? It's down to 1.5 times. Maybe a late break into turn 1. Oh, nee. Lifting and coasting a bit. There we see, there we see the Pepitox going a bit wide, but it's still mixed order. It's a track where you can cut the grass right. No. Track limits don't really exist in this game, as you can see. You can go over the curb, you can go over the grass, it doesn't really matter, but it does make the racing a bit more interesting. Driving away, gap already won almost 2 seconds. And Javi is getting closer to the Pepitox now. Only Jamie is having best time. Losing a lot of time on the exit because he's under attack by FedEx. But now he lost the slipstream. He's out of the second. That means that FedEx has Jamie has no slipstream. FedEx does, and can he go past on the first straight here? I don't think so. The gap is too big. And to be honest, FedEx is just lifting and coasting. That means he's fuel saving. Wants to go for a one stop, I think. Last race we saw a lot of different strategies, but today it's getting a bit dull, I think. Everybody on the racing hard. And here we see FedEx up the inside because Jimmy went a bit too wide onto turn 1. And FedEx moves up to P6. Did Javi make a move for P4 in the hairpin here? He's just a bit too far away. Background we see the boat of Jamie just trying to stay on track. He's having a hard time, already falling back a couple positions after having a really good start. Just doesn't seem to have the top end speed. The snake in the Aston Martin is getting really close. I don't think he's gonna make a move. Wants to stay in the slipstream? Yeah, he is. Here we see him lifting and coasting before turn 1. Yeah, he is. And we have a change for the lead. It's Racing Green taking the lead from Ambassador into turn 1 or at the straight. We didn't see exactly how. Going for the fastest lap as well. Already has the fastest lap with 1:12.7. But wants to go into the 1:12.6s. Pre-race he said 12.6 is the fastest the McLaren can do on the hard tires. So we'll see if that is true. Losing a lot of time in the second sector. Maybe his fast lap of now is in the slipstream, and now he's not. He's having a clear air. Yeah, Ambassador attacking back on the straight. He's just too far away. You get already 3 seconds to P-Box. Massive gaps here from the two McLarens. Driving away as fast as they can. Everybody driving on the same strategy. And racing hard at the beginning of the race. A group of 3 drivers who are all staying together, trying to save as much fuel as they can. And we have FedEx on the bit wide. He hit the wall a little bit. And it's a pretty good group behind here. 4 men. Schulzenegger are leading the group. Before Haas9, Sony and Justin Jet and Go. And we have Leader Reaper and Becky also in the background. Trying to keep up. Oh, there is a mistake from Jet and Go. Went a bit wide. And then move as well from Dr. Kagari up the inside into the hairpin. Can he make it? Yes, Leader Reaper sees him coming. Goes wide, breaks it a bit later, and the position is now for Kagari into P12. Can Sony now go for 8th, he is in the slipstream. Yeah, everybody's in the slipstream, obviously, but can it go for the move? Or is he gonna stick behind in the slipstream once again? Maybe he feels he has a better pace. He's getting close. Is he gonna go up the inside? No, he's not. Lifting and coasting again. Gap behind getting bigger and bigger. Almost 3 seconds between Ambassador and P-Box. And P-Box is getting behind as well, 6 tenths. But everybody's staying just about in the slipstream, just about. just about to managing to hold on 0.8 of a second. That means also Pitox getting out losing the slipstream to Pitox. Pitox just too fast in his Toyota, with his Porsche. Pitox had a good lap last lap, 13.0, just a bit faster than the guys in front, but not faster than Racing Green. He managed to get away a bit. 12.7 is his fastest lap right now. Managed to improve his fastest lap by 0.04 of a second. My sound disappeared for a moment. So here we have Jamie back into P7, but now is getting under attack from the two Aston Martins. No problem, Conte. It will be the last time of the season for me though. I'm gonna move to Brazil for 3 weeks, so I won't be here to do the rest of the races. So let's go out with a bang. We still have a bit of a boring race with the slipstream, but that's useful for GT4 racing. But it's all gonna go off at the end of the race. Gap between Racing Queen and Ambassador is a bit closer now again. 7/10. Was over a second couple laps ago. And here we have everybody still in the slipstream. Gap between Javi and Fransisco getting bigger again. P9 for Fred X. A P9 P6. And here we have Jamie under attack by Haas9. Haas9 has overtaken a solid Ninja Snake. And can he go around the outside? Ooh, would be a great move. Has way more grip on his rear tires, front tires. Look, Jamie's tires are definitely screaming of death. Ooh, a bit wide from Ninja Snake. But they managed to stay on track. Fighting between these cars also means that the Nakagari in the Peugeot is getting closer as well. And here we go side by side again. Can he go around the outside on the P1? I will be traveling to the Formula 1 and I'll be in Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, and also going to the Amazon. Really looking forward to it. But Jamie's still holding on to P8, P7. Big parking bus on the a fast parking bus. Aston Martin is just can't seem to get by. They all have to drive 12 laps on the tires, so they're already 2 minutes over the window. It seems like it, yeah. The McLaren's indeed will update because they're just ahead by so much. That people just doing what he can, but it's just not enough. There we go, back to the battle for P7. Jamie's right front tires are, they're done. Look at them, they're almost at 99%, and it means that Haas9 and the Solid Snake Ninja go up to P7 and P8 in the race. I have to say, the GT4 of the Ferrari sounds amazing. And also Nakagari. I'm surprised to see the front tire wear. I thought it would be way worse on the Peugeot, but props to Ambassador. Ambassador has taken the lead. That means that there has been a mistake from Racing Green. Can we go see it in the highlights? No, we cannot. He's made a mistake. Yeah, somewhere on the first straight, I think. Gap has increased though, it's now 4 seconds. It means that people system didn't have the great lap as well. 13.6, 13.2, 13.1. So the mistake from the racing must have been in the previous lap. We just completely missed it. My fault. And with Jamie gone, Haas9 is taking, driving away from Solid Ninja Snake. Gap already 1.5 seconds. I think the Ferrari has the best sound of this grid at the moment. It's just the loudest sound of this race. And there we see the Reaper going into the wall. Currently in some point positions. Doesn't have a point on the board just yet, but this can be the first one. I'm not gonna say it's the best one. That's misspoken, I'm sorry. Javi desperately trying to hold on, but now Pepitox is going into the pits. His hard tires are done. At least he is done with the hard tires. And he's going up for the mediums. Going for a two-stop. trying for one stop? That's the question. Do you really have to go on to like 25, 26 or something like that to manage to have some tires left at the end of the stint, or second stint? Everybody doing the same pace. Everybody is staying in the slipstream. It's a bit of a boring race right now, but I hope it's going to be popping off at the end of the race. But to be honest, you can't have an exciting race every race, so maybe this is the least exciting of every race. But this Jump and Go is getting closer to the Solid Snake. Didn't really have the best exit, so it means that the Ripper is getting into the slipstream. Who's also lagging a bit, and then we have a Haas9 into the pits, going for a 2-stop. A couple laps on the mediums, and then finishing it on soft tires. So trying to make a gap between him and Racing Green. It seems like he does. It's already 1.1 seconds. That means he doesn't really have slipstream. Maybe a little bit, but not the full slipstream. In the slipstream of the Aston Martin, because he does have a bit of better tire wear. He was going to be the next one to pit. Nobody putting on his blinkers, and that means that Ferrari is getting closer and closer. Let's take a lap with the Ferrari on the onboard. Lifting and coasting, as we see. Bit of mischief. Also with the Reaper getting closer behind, we see him in the camera. Bit of a white line from Ninja Snake. Don't know if that's the faster way to do it. Are staying the same everywhere. Haas9 is still in the pits. Ooh, I think Haas9 has a problem, ladies and gentlemen. He is still in the pits for 1.5 laps. That means he is not gonna be returning on track, I think. The Reaper back in the slipstream of John and Go, getting really close, and the Ferrari is going in for his first pit stop of the race. And also FedEx going in from P5 and P-Box from P7, P6 going in as well. So that means Javi is back into P3, but the gap is already 7.5 seconds between him and the other Ferraris, the other McLarens. Tire wear is a bit the same, but H Racing Green has a bit of less fuel than everybody else. So Niedersteeg's trying to hold on with his tires. Right fronts are almost done. No, Ferrari mechanics would make that seem slower. The Ripper also getting close to the Ninja Snake. He's going to come in as well. I think everybody's on the 2-stop. Maybe Ambassador and yeah, they can go for a 3-stop for a 1-stop, I think. Would be a bit showing off, but here we see Leader Reaper in the slipstream. Can't make a move for turn 1 just yet. Tighter and tighter, so we also knocking on the door. The Reaper behind has way more tires left on the front end. The tires on the right front are done for the Snake. The Aston Martin not as good on the tires as the Mercedes AMG is. The Reaper just pressing his nose against the butt of Snake. Didn't really have the best exit, but now he gets a sort of slingshot up into turn 1 maybe. Is Ninja Snake going in? Yeah, Ninja Snake is going into the pits, and that means Leader Reaper is continuing. How far can they go? 1 or 2 more laps. Medium is going to come out because P-Box is now the fastest on track in P7. Are they going to come in this lap, or are they just going to do 1 more lap? Yeah, Racing is definitely going to come in. But what is Ori going to do? Ori is going to continue for 1 more lap. Yeah. Okay, he stretches his stint to 50% of the race. Where is Racing Green gonna come out against the guys that pitted early in this race for the medium tires? He's gonna come out behind all the guys from outplate. They have pitted already for the medium tires. It's gonna be an interesting to see. So we still have it a bit, gets out of the way. fast they're going in. Where is he going to come out compared to Racing Green? Ooh, taking a lot of fuel. Everybody going for 50%, but Ambassador is not. Now in the slipstream with Kagari still driving on his first stop. Maybe he can do the one stop. Quite curious to see it. Out of racing, Ambassador can try it as well. Just about made it last time with the slipstream, where he could save a little bit of fuel, but this is going to be a hard one. Gap between Racing Green and the outmade guys is 1.2 seconds. So we also going for a one stop. Looks like it, yeah. Might be interesting to see it at the last of the race, the last part of the race, where they're gonna end up. Racing Green fastest lap 12.1. Yeah, John Deere. Oh. Already passed Omi just behind the last corner. Ooh, big box hit him off here. Not really good for your tire wear. Racing Green coming closer and closer, almost within a second. Maybe after this corner he is. Gaining a little time. 2 tenths faster than P1 at the moment. Every gap is around 3 seconds. Haasline still is not done with his pit stop. It looks like the Mercedes pit crew from Monaco with Bottas. They just can't get the wheel off. And there we have it, Somi going in after 27 laps. He's definitely trying to go for a one-stop, I think. But I don't think he's going to make it, because he was already he crashed, losing a lot of time. He was already caught up by the guys who already did the stop, so I don't think it's going to matter. GT6. Reaper still in P10. Can he go for his first point? Would be amazing to see. Mercedes also having a point on the board. caught up with P-Box. Kept only 2.5 tenths, 3 tenths. Can he go up the inside to the hairpin? I don't think so. He's just a bit too far away. P-Box shifting. P-Box shifting back aggressively, losing a bit of fuel with that, I think. Bit of a slide as well. I haven't seen anybody crash yet in the last turn, which surprises me a bit. The inside and takes P2 on the braking. Yes, he got it. Up to P2 for Racing Green in his McLaren. P-Box not done with him yet. Porsche trying to fight back. Can he go up the inside? Isn't really the place to go for overtake, and he eventually doesn't go for the overtake. But still having the slipstream right here. Going for the move. Is he going to bump drift? He's not going to go for the move. He wants to drive to P-Box. Maybe he's trying to go along with Racing Green now. Jamie also pitted for the second time. And we have still 18 more laps to go. The P-Box and Racing Green now 2.5 seconds. Already 6 tenths faster this lap. Fastest lap of 1:11.9. Really fast. Pit stop coming up for P-Box in a couple laps. Much going on the track, so we're gonna just stay with Racing Green, hunting the P-Box. Cap under 1.8 seconds, 2 tenths faster in the first quarter. Place where he gains a lot of time. I reckon in 2 laps either Pepito is going into the pits or Racing Green has covered with the slipstream. .4, 1.3. Peters going into the pits, as I said, but within 2 laps. Gap between Beatbox and Racing Green already 3 seconds. Ambassador is quite far ahead with 8.2 seconds. We also have Ninja Snake going into the pits. Lady Reaper in P8. And here we still have Somi driving for his 1 stop. Seconds between Somi and Lady Reaper. I think the Mercedes will try and hold on as long as possible to the position. At least that's what I would do. Lady Reaper lagging a bit as well. Gaps are getting smaller and smaller everywhere. Still big, like a couple of 7 seconds gap, but at the end of the thing, people are gonna pit really closely. At least I'm gonna pit in a closed window. And there we have our BP box going in with 0% fuel. Maybe he was already out of fuel before he went into the pits. And also Fransisco is going in. Where is P-Box going to end up compared to, what is it, the P-Box? The P-Box already passed a couple seconds ago. Yeah, it's going to be like 3 seconds. Maybe a bit more. Around 2.8, 3 seconds. And Fransisco coming out behind the other guys. Ooh, that's interesting to see. Wait, I thought the P-Box was going into the mediums, but no, he's not. And there we have it. Somi has passed Leader Reaper, and Leader Reaper also hit the wall with. And also Racing Green coming into the pits. Is Ambassador going to finish his race with 1 stop? Would be insane to see. I think Javi can do the same. Where is Racing still has to find the fuel, so Javi is going to get past. What is going to be the difference? Will be a couple seconds. Difference is going to be around 7 seconds. And there's P-Dogs with the undercut. Can he do it? No, just behind. It's only 6 tenths of a second. Weaving is. Weaving the car, showing he's not amused. And there we have Jamie go in, giving up P8 as well. Question is, how far can Ambassador and Javi get? They are doing a 1 stop. Same as for Somi. Also in the pits. Coming out just behind Jamie, and they still have to pass 2 people for going into points. But the gap is not that big. Oh, and Jamie made a mistake. Has a 3-second time penalty. That means he's going to fall out of 11th place, and the Reaper can actually maybe go for the 10th place for the point. Gap between Racing Green and Javi now 5.1 seconds with 9 laps to go. Let's see the timings, the lap timings of Ore and Racing Green. Just compare them for a second. Exit in the last corner. How many seconds a lap is he faster? Last lap time we saw 12.5 from Ambassador, and it's gonna be a 9, 10. Okay, so 1.2 seconds a lap faster. I think he's gonna get to Javi, but I don't think that he's going to get to Ore. So Ore is, I think, going to win this race again. 5 races into the season, and he will be having 4 race wins. 1.7 seconds with only 8 laps remaining. And another fastest lap, 11.1, leaving the pit-stops in the dust. The slipstream, it's only 0.7 of a second. It's going to be a matter of time before Racing Green is going to take the position. And there we have it, up the inside, and that means Racing Green is up into second place. I don't think he's gonna go for P1, but Javi can go for P3 maybe. Will be a small gap. Gap only 1.8 seconds. Also, P-box is coming up behind the P-box. Just a bit better on pace. So the podium is not decided yet. Only 1.6 seconds, not really getting closer. Last lap was a difference of 1.2, but this lap Pitox doesn't really seem to have the lap pace. But you see the right front tire of Javi is almost gone, dying of death. Ooh, little tap on the wall from Pitox. Doesn't really have damage from that, because we don't have aero damage in this game. Let's see how close Pepitox can get, and also P-box is in the slipstream, ladies and gentlemen. So we can have a 3-car fight for the last place on the podium. Really good exit from P-box, but gets on the grass a bit, so loses a bit of time with that again. Oh, Javi with a mistake. That means that P-box is fully in the slipstream. The McLaren is just a bit faster on the straight, so maybe he can just about keep on with the third place. Especially if P-box goes wide here and gets dirty tires. He really has a good exit over here. He's gonna go for the move into P3 maybe. He's gonna have the overspeed. Is he gonna get the overspeed? McLaren is so fast on the straight. I don't think the Porsche is even gonna get close to it. Maybe on the exit of the braking zone? No. Can he make a move in the infield? He looks up the inside. It's not really an overtaking position, but also P-Box is knocking on the door of the P-Box. Hurry up, hurry up. With only 2 more laps after this lap. So 2.5 laps. Can Javi hold on to the podium position? Would be his first podium and best season result. Ooh, Peter's again hitting the wall. Is Peter's gonna get closer this time? No, he's not. Oh, I think there's gonna be a fuel problem at the end of the last lap. 2 more laps to go. Already looks to be the one who's going to win it. On fuel, I think he's gonna make it. The Racing Green gonna be the one in second. But who is gonna be in third place? It's a move up the inside from Papitox, and there it is. Javi hold on for as long as he could. Finally has to give up and is now in P5, losing P3. But there's going to be a new battle for P3 because who of the outplayed guys is going to get it? Is it going to be P-Tox or is it going to be P-Box? They look like they are not going to attack each other for now. But looking at the standings, it would be wiser for P-Box to take P3 in the championship. Because otherwise he will lose some time, lose a couple points on Racing Green. Is he going to make the move to the third one? Here it is, P-Box going up the inside on the last lap. Is he going to make it? I think he is. He has the better tires. Only just a little bit of less fuel. Ooh, he outbrakes himself a bit. Can the P-Box do a switchback? He's trying to. He is up the inside, but is he having the over? Can he have? No, he doesn't have the overspeed. So that means that P-Box is now in P3, but they still have a couple points to go. Racing Green going into the Ambassador going into the last sector. Can P-Box still fight back? It's gonna be close. No, but P-Box is not gonna be fighting back for P3. That means that P-Box isn't gonna take it. But who is gonna take the win? It's gonna be Ambassador, but who is gonna take the final point? Ambassador. Oh. Lady Reaper just about lost it with Rector. He doesn't have the point. That's the win for Ambassador. P2 is gonna be for Racing Green. P3 is for P-Box, just in the front of P-Tox. Oh my god. I just realized everybody from Outplayed has a X behind his name. Fred X, Pepito X, Pipo X. So I don't have to call him Pipox and Pepitox. 5 is Javi F, and on P6 is Fred X, and P7 is for OP Somi. P8 is gonna be for Solid Ninja Snake. P9 is gonna be for John Engo with his Ferrari. P10 is gonna be for Ragnar Kagari. P11 is gonna be for Lee Reaper. 12 is for Cedar Jamie, who is having a pit stop malfunction as well. As Haas9 has gonna finish last in P13. Then we're just gonna have to wait for 40 seconds. get the final results on the screen. And there it is. The final result of race 5 of Tier 1 in the Constructor Challenge 2. It's Ori Ambassador and H Racing Green with the both in McLaren 650S GT4 taking the win, and Racing Green taking the extra point for the fast lap. Then we have OP Pipo and OP Pepito driving the Cayman GT4 into P3 and P4. GTS 92 Javi F driving in the McLaren as well in P5. Then we have two Toyotas, outplayed Fred and outplayed Somi into P6 and P7. The first Aston Martin we see on P8. Then we have 9 for Judd and Go in his Ferrari. 10th is for Ragnar Kagari with his RCZ GT4. And then we have Lily Reaper just about didn't make it for the extra for 1 point in the season. Maybe next time in his SLS AMG GT4. And then we have 2 DNFs, or 2 guys who waited in the pit for the last one to finish online. Sears Jamie with his Subaru, which has way too much tire wear to be honest. And Haas 9 finished out the grid because they just couldn't get the tire off, just like they had the Mercedes. And yeah, as Contest Guy said, it's been an honor. Thank you for having me these last couple 5 races. There's gonna be 3 more races this season, and let's see where they're gonna be. Maybe I can put them up somewhere. Yeah, we're going to Florida next race with the GT3 in the Daytona Infield Speedway course. After that, we're going to the Nuremberg GP, where we're going to be driving in a GT3. And the last race is not announced yet, so it's going to be a close one. Yeah. But I think the championship will be decided by then, to be honest. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was it for me. Thank you so much, and I will see you back another time.